And the worst part of the experience, I want to say it was leaving, but it's not leaving because, you know, if you're sad to leave, it just means you had a really good time.
I'll never forget feeling so alive, feeling so, you know, this is my life right now, let me do what I can while I have this experience.
I wanted to get to know Italy at its most pure sense. I wanted to get the essential of Italy.
I learned a lot more in my 2 semesters abroad than I ever have in a classroom.
My favorite place of this experience was honestly, it was Bologna.
I could feel, you know, the antiquity of this city, but it's still thriving today with the new generation of students.
I remember like walking around, like there's so many young people and they're dressed in like skinny jeans and sneakers, and me and Gabby were like, oh, we're gonna be so cool looking once we leave here.
Going to Bologna is nothing but culture.
There was graffiti in a lot of different places, but to them it's an art form.
The graffiti was there because it was their city. It was the youth city.
I think we're very lucky to have gotten to study there. I think it's a beautiful city, and I can't wait to go back one day and bring someone that I love to go see it.
Bologna is known for the best food.
When am I going to live in the food capital of the world again? It was just go forth and experience.
I probably ate more per day than I eat in a week here, because it was like, oh yeah, let's try that and this and this and this.
Really good paninis and really good pasta.
Tagliatelle con ragu, which is a thick egg noodle with the meat sauce to it.
I got a gelato with 6 scoops on it. It was bigger than my face.
I didn't really care about reading the menus. I would just open it up and be like, I'll have this and this. And I would just eat that way. And it always ended up being good. I never had a bad meal.
Spaghetti bolognese.
As long as the sauce was any sort of bolognese style, it was great.
Their gnocchi literally is life-changing. It is so amazing.
Every place was unique. It was home-cooked, you know, by some, you know, Italian mom in the back going like this and throwing meatballs around. And,
The chef is going to offer you a little bit of themselves. They're going to offer you their style of cooking. They're going to offer you a piece of their heart, a piece of their soul, essentially.
I thought it was really cool to meet people from other schools. Like, you got to meet people from Italy, but you also got to meet people from other places in the United States.
A lot of them were with some people from San Francisco. When you're put in a new situation, like when we were put in Italy, like we kind of relied on one another, so we created a special sort of bond.
2 of them live next door to us, Kaylee and Nikki. And J-Tina too, my girl J-Teens and Nicolette. I feel like they're going to be friends for the rest of my life. I know they're people that I could pick up the phone and call for anything, and they could do the same for me. And I think that's extremely unique and special.
I think living with the Italian students really provided us the opportunity to live authentically.
Alessandro and Francesco, they're really nice. They always wanted to help us. They were so excited to see us. They really tried to be friends with us, and we, in turn, became friends with them.
Sara Crosignani, when she invited me to her hometown for a weekend, and she hadn't told me her dad not only owned a restaurant, but he was the chef. So we went, and it was sort of outside. It was a day just like this, same temperature and everything, sun, clear skies, and we just ate for hours and hours and hours. He just kept bringing us different plates of food. I mean, just things like this. If you're not friends, good friends like that with someone, you don't get to experience something like that.
I guess I was wrong. You had me on
through this experience, like, I've made some of the best friends for the rest of my life, and I love that, and I'll never ever forget it.
Just the whole experience itself, what has been the best experience I've had in my entire life.
I always get, talking now, I get this feeling of excitement, like I could feel it. Like,
it's really just kind of made me step out of my comfort zone and really just do whatever comes to mind and not be afraid to take a chance.
I was put in a situation where I have an entire country at my disposal. I mean, I could just go.
It was my home. It was my home. And the people were my people, and the food was my food. I'll never forget Bologna. I will never forget Bologna for as long as I live.
Shade.